like what's been going on too. Like I think for me, in terms of fitness, I'm getting more into psychology of things, the psychology of teaching humans motivation versus me just saying a line like, "Oh, I did X, Y, and Z, so you can do it too." Like that. That kind of rubs me the wrong way right now because yes, it motivates most people. Like seeing a Nike commercial where a guy like Usain Bolt is the fastest man in the world. But I don't think the world needs that kind of motivation right now. I think the world personally needs just, hey, get out there and do it. Like, stop comparing yourself to like Usain Bolt or like the number one or like the top 1% of the world. You know what I mean?
I agree. I think there's a drawback there though.
Okay.
To play devil's advocate,
Sure.
I think that I think you should view with the like I said earlier, with the
Yeah.
good, take the good with the good and the bad with the bad.
Right.
So you view him as the fastest man in the world, right?
Yeah.
To me, it's like you would want to attain his ability
Facts.
to run
Yeah.
as fast as you could possibly run.
Yeah.
Now we all know I'm not tall at all. I'm 5'5".
Yeah.
So
I'm
with that
5'4".
said, he has much more advantage
Yeah.
than both you and I do
Right.
to cover much more ground
Yeah.
in a smaller amount of time.
Yeah.
So with that said, it's like, but what can I do to physically change or alter my mechanics
Yeah.
to reflect yours?
Right.
But I also understand where you're coming from because it's almost to say you should try to attain what's perfect
Yes.
in the human eye.
Yeah.
By any means,
Right.
and if that means degrading yourself, or
I like to say humbling.
I mean, but it's all in the it's
Right.
perspective at the end of the day.
Facts.
Because I could say I've had to degrade myself and tell myself I'm a piece of shit, and I've told everyone else around
Yeah.
everyone else around me the same thing,
Uh-huh.
and they might not be in the same position that I am mentally.
Yeah.
That person could have just gone through a divorce.
Right.
Could have just contemplated suicide. And
Yeah.
I'm telling them, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because you're not trying to run like Usain Bolt.
Right.
What? Like, there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
I feel like delivery is the most important part of one's conversation when attempting to deliver
Communicate.
motivation or just a message alone.
Yeah. I'm really big on communication.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've learned this from like past relationships specifically. It's the way that you personally think and the way that you present it could be like with all good intentions be perfect in your head, but another person will see it differently no matter what if they're not in the same world or I think the biggest thing that I want to say with my whole biodome right now needs just motivation to push forward rather than be complacent right now. And I think right now too, I resonate more with males because I am one.
Sure.
Yeah. And it's to think like masculinity right now. And I think I'm attacking the world, or at least the masculine world, differently right now because I'm getting everyone in through like lifting to being like machismo, strength. But as soon as I get them into the gym, I start talking to them about like just personal growth and small progressions versus you're going to lift more than that guy or trying to be better than each other. Like we all can win, but how can we all win together? You know what I mean?
I completely understand. I feel like for me, and I preach this a lot, because I think this relates to any aspect in life, just the comparison aspect of anything and everything.
Yeah.
For the simple fact of, I can sit here and say I can lose, and this is what I touched on earlier. I can lose complete gratitude because of comparison. So, for example, if I'm for whatever reason I'm not satisfied with the home that I'm in now,
Yeah.
and I take a look at my boy, and I'm like, man, he just bought a house in Potomac.
Right.
And, 6-bedroom, 5-bedroom, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I completely lose focus of what got me here in the first place. Or just a simple fact, like I said, just gratitude alone, for me, man, just goes a long way. And like I said, that easily relates to what you just said. Individual comes in to the gym, let's just say his confidence is shot.
Yeah.
And his first thing is, I don't look like that guy.
Right.
I don't lift as much as that guy. why are you comparing him? Why are you comparing yourself to him in the first place?
Yeah.
Because you feel the need to? Or is it because of what's happened to you, the previous traumas that have happened in your life? It's a psychological aspect.